at this game. So she has been unable to beat several levels. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the first level, which has been beaten on her account by me. And we're going to go ahead and see if we can get as many levels beaten. I'm only going to play on normal mode. The reason being that I'm trying to myself collect a few of the variations of viruses and stuff like that. Better allow me to beat the game. I always like Darwinist. I have problems with water. I finally unlocked that, so I'm going to take that. Arid climates is fine. Bonus DNA, wind evolving. Let's go ahead and continue that. I'm going to play that on normal because I'm not trying to show off. I'm just playing the game. Welcome to Plague Inc. You are a new bacteria. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world. I didn't name my thing anything, did I? I'm just PAX 12 or whatever it calls me normally. I'm going to start off in Saudi Arabia. Nice towards the middle of the map. It has both land and water. I'm going to go ahead and check to make sure I'm streaming real fast. Well, I see me on YouTube. It has both land and water. Well, that sounds good. I'm not going to bother checking Twitch because Twitch always works. And because I've said that out loud, it's not going to work today. I haven't actually done Bacteria in a real long time. So, starting off in a very humid climate, so let's go ahead and get mosquitoes going. No point in watching this in real time. Let's speed this up a bit. Wish they didn't start you in 2020. They need to start you back in time a little bit. They do stuff like cancel the Rio Olympics, which made sense way back when this game came out. Doesn't make much sense no more. Let's do livestock, because it's cheap. Go ahead and collect your little bubbles. Researchers have calculated that it takes longer than expected for radioactive fluids with half-life of 3 years to pass through veins. Reason unknown. Okay. Again, I haven't actually done Bacteria in a real long time. So I know you want to keep infectivity up as much as possible, severity down as much as possible, and lethality at 0 for the beginning, and then crank it all up once everybody's infected. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to... We want birds or rats? I'm going to give it to birds just because it's more expensive. I know that's going to make rats, yeah, slightly more expensive, but not as bad. Volunteers to the UK, vote to leave the EU. Yeah, that happened a long time ago. Happened. Still hasn't actually done it, and they've spent more money trying to leave the EU than they ever spent being part of the EU, but they're losing all the benefits of being part of the EU, and yet I know so many people argue with me that was still a good idea. Makes no sense to me. The problems that they were having seem to be pretty much gone, and they're still part of the EU. And they have a whole cluster of new problems that are way worse. Or at least that's what it seems like as an American West go down. Let's go ahead and get water travel. I'm trying to get into these islands over here. I'm gonna get air travel. The next thing I want to do, if I remember right, whoop, spreading a little faster than I expected with that one. Let's see if we can't... Yep, there we go. Causes bacteria's shell, protected against all chemicals. I'll get that in a second. I want to get the heat resistance one real fast. Got a little bit of cold resistance. Just spreading now. Shouldn't be very noticeable at all. A little heat resistance. Let's go ahead and get that bacterial shell. We're in the Americas. Hey, we hit Japan. We got one of the islands. We have more than one island. We're over here in Madagascar, too. New Zealand and New Guinea are the two that I'm worried about. I occasionally miss the Philippines too, but right now this is what we're worrying about. So we gotta get these islands over here. We've done a good job of spreading all the way over through here. We're in America already. Gotta worry about Greenland. You're Greenland, right? Yeah. Alright, we got a lot to spend here, so let's spend a little. Get more cold resistance. Thicker outer shell. We're going to want to increase the land speed spread as much as possible in a second here, because we've got most of the major continents. So I think we're on every continent. Oop, oh, I missed that bubble. Alright, what can give me a lot of land speed? Rural regions, yeah, okay. Increases hut chance. Increases chance of mutation. I don't know if I want that yet. Rural region means mutation. Mutation. A lot of mutation. I'm gonna go get ahead and get water real fast. Still don't want symptoms. I'm trying to keep it from mutating because it's not noticed yet. I'm gonna get ahead and get that. Protect against all climates. The world still hasn't really noticed me. Which is good. We can kind of just sit back and collect at the moment. Hey, we got Greenland. Anywhere that's not infected now? How you doing, Sweden? You're not really what I want. I want the world map, but it's nice to know you're there. Oh, we got them. Okay, we need the Caribbean. That's our big one. So we're going to kind of sit back and wait until we get the Caribbean. So we're unnoticed and... Oh, nope, the world knows about us. We're still not that deadly. I'm going to go ahead and let them work on that. I'm actually going to go ahead and... because we have a ton of points here. There you go. Standards reassembled. More work needed to develop the cure. Now I'm going to leave that alone for now. Should be pretty resistant. I just need to get here. Come on, give me a boat. Rio Olympics. That really should be the Japanese Olympics. Oh, did we just get them? Are you infected? We have an infected person. Hey. Hey, Caribbean. I see you. Alright, everyone's infected. So now that the bacterial infection is everywhere, and we really just had to sit back and do nothing for a lot of that, we can do two things. We can go ahead and buy these. The infection will spread a little faster, but the severity won't go up. But it will have a higher chance of mutation. Or we can just go straight out and buy symptoms. So we want to increase the lethality and the infectivity as much as possible. If I remember right, there's something right in here. There we go. See that lethality? Let's start murdering like crazy here. Alright, so people should start dropping like flies all of a sudden. The first death has been confirmed in Central Asia. Bad luck. Or the beginning of something more terrible. India has become the first country to try to limit the spread of Paxpox 12 by limiting the access to into and out of the country. Time will only tell if this will work. Too late. It's in every country. Sorry. Research doctors all around the world are completely focused on developing a cure. Too bad. It's already been pushed to make it real hard. Canada has started to send research teams to infected countries, hoping to speed up the development. I could pop their bubbles. Alright, I'm going to actually go ahead and start... I'm going to buy that just because it will increase the chance of infection. Or not infection, mutation. I'm going to try to pull a few free mutations out because I think we're already one at this point. Go ahead and pop that bubble. Pause the game for me anyway, so I might as well pop that bubble. PaxPox 12. Oh, I don't know why I call it PaxPox. PaxPox because there's a thing at PAX convention where it's called PaxPox if you get sick there, because everyone gets, not everyone, some people get like a weird unknown disease that's just a bunch of bacteria in your system, really. Your body trying to fight it, but it's no one specific disease. Alright, let's see. We have any cool symptoms in here? What did we get that was actually so deadly? Total organ failure. That'll kill you. Let's see here. Scarring of the lungs. Ooh, this has a good bit of lethality. Systematic infection. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. Let's see here. Inflammation. Zero. Stomach lining leads to discomfort. Inability to sleep makes people less productive. Let's get that. Paranoia. Ooh, seizures. I don't like seizures. Seizures are unpleasant. Known plenty of people who had them. I don't like them. Sorry if you have seizures, man. That sucks. Fever. Why not? Everyone should have a fever. Come on. Alright. Well, the world's dying fast. Right over here in Russia seems to be the place to be, man. You'd probably just die from freezing to death, but you know. Let's go ahead and give mosquitoes some stuff to do. I haven't even given rats the ability to do anything yet. We've got a whole bacterial plague and rats have nothing to do with it. I feel like we need to give rats a turn. We need 18 points, though. Come on. I'm racing against the clock. Can I get rats involved before the world is dead? No, you're still working on it. That's impressive. Who researchers say that the breakthrough will help cure efforts? Cure who? Who's left? Oh, well, the world's gone black and white. Well, I need one more point. Come on, one more. Anyone? No? Oh, we can develop the new symptoms. We got, Phenoma? Hey, alright. Let's get our rat friends involved. Alright, world. And you're dead. I blame the rats. It was the rats' fault. That end victory there was 100% the rats. We all know it. That's how that works, right? Alright. Only got 3 stars. It's because I waited so long. But I waited so long because I needed an island. Oh well. Did I get anything for that? The following new gene type has been discovered and unlocked based hydrosis in single player. Hydrolius? I don't know. My game is actually kind of tiny, so it's hard to read. And I'm going to blame that and not my dyslexia. Hydrolius. Yeah. What do you do? Where are you? Hello? Base Hydrolius. Your plague can mutate abilities, easier to cure. No, I'm good. I just like the Darwinist. Thank you. Bonus DNA when developing. Alright, that's good enough for me. Let's go ahead and play it normal. Oh, man. You're what? You're a virus? Let's call you Zeus. Let's spread Zeus across the world. That's funny if you know anything about computers. I'm going to go ahead and start in Saudi Arabia again. man. Blood or livestock? This will start with livestock. Zeus has infected its first human. Weak in hot temperatures. Must evolve DNA points to infect more people. So we're going to need heat resistance very early, but oh well. Zeus is a virus? You don't say! This means that it will randomly mutate rapidly and can be hard to control. Its DNA points... it costs DNA points to devolve. Yay, bubbles. Oh, right. Normal speed, bad. Alright, so one of the problems with viruses versus bacteria is that it will randomly evolve, so we might have to get rid of some of its lethality and severity so it doesn't get noticed. The flip side of that, when we want it to actually kill people, it'll just go berserk and kill everybody, which is great. Alright, we want mosquitoes again. How you doing, Saudi Arabia? You good? I might want to have tried China for viruses. I know that's kind of hitting the nail on the head at the moment. But they do, in this game, and we're talking about only this game, spread much faster in China because it has a higher population density. Go ahead and make it spread by water. Just trying to get those islands as fast as possible. Uh-oh, I should have read that. Oh boy. Devolve. 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 Alright, that wasted a lot. Alright, good. Well, let's make you spread by bird. Then we're gonna get some heat resistance, and oh boy, are we gonna spread. Alright. And we picked up another freaking symptom. Blemishes on the skin. That isn't so bad. No one cares about that, right? We're gonna want that soon enough. For now, we got some heat resistance. Now watch it spread. It's a spreading. It's a spreading. Alright, good. Let's get a little more resistances here. Do I want to devolve that? Nah, I'm going to leave that. Oh, you've already begun research on a cure, you bastards. We made it to Canada. Come on, islands. Give ourselves some more bird power. Because avian flu spreads real good. Hey, we got into the islands over there. Hey, New Guinea, how you doing? Alright. We're in the Philippines. Still not in Greenland. I'm gonna pick these up. It's gonna cause it to mutate real fast. But hopefully we can get into Greenland without any problems. Let's take out the look at the world here. We still need the Greenland, we still need the Caribbean. We got 2 island nations that are just being stubborn. Oh, don't shut down your airports. I'm gonna make a desperate play for that middle one here and see if I can't get in there. Cure efforts ramping up, that's no good. Hey! Alright, now we just need the Caribbean. Come on. Oh. Yeah. Alright, let's go lethal. Do we want to play for the rats? I don't know. I think it already evolves real fast. Oh boy. Well, I haven't been paying attention to this page. Can we get that done? If we can get organ failure, the world will begin to die real fast. Uh-oh. Normal life in Korea has begun to break down due to Zeus. Cure research is starting to slow. Zeus is mutated vomiting. I feel like vomiting would happen just because of all the other things it does. Excuse me. Alright. Let's get that organ failure. Actually, let's take a cold resistance too. We're having some trouble in Canada. Oh, it looks like we've already got organ failure. Alright, let's get insomnia. Let's get paranoia. I'll avoid seizures again. Not because it's bad, just because it's personal. Let's get diarrhea just because it's embarrassing. It doesn't actually do anything for us at this point. A Walking Dead symptom combo. Insomnia and anemia are causing people to walk around gray and tiredless. Scientists are working on a cure for Zeus has become less productive. Found a combo. Didn't know about it. Good for me. Zeus has mutated and developed sneezing. Oh, is it because I sneezed? Korea is the first to fall to Zeus. No more cure research can take place. We want to attack the lungs or the brain? Let's give him a fever. Let's go ahead and throw rats in there again. Let's get them real in there. Mutation chance cross is extremely high, so let's watch the world unfold. Zeus is mutated. You don't say. Can't imagine why. Oh, Greenland, when you go, you're so pretty. I think you're holding out on me, Canada. I think you're the only one left. Let's see if I can't get you to spread up there a little faster. Oh, I need a little more points. Okay, Lord Merkington. I got an FU. Pleasure to see you too, man. Are you reacting to me playing this game while in quarantine? Because if you are, dude, sorry. This was requested of me, so I am playing it. Or girl. I don't know what you are. You can be a female lord. I'm okay with that. Zeus genome fully sequenced. Woo! I can't make it difficult. Oh well. Just waiting for the world to die at this point. You don't do it well. Okay. Defeat. Zeus has killed all its hosts. Oh, some healthy people survived. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have a full infection. You're right, I didn't do it well. Oh well. Let's do it again. Go ahead and just call it Zeus again, because I'm not that creative. Do you get the joke? It's called Zeus, because Zeus is a computer virus. Alright. Let's do mosquitoes. Because we can. Speed things up. Starting in Saudi Arabia again, because we did manage to spread full. Gotta try to decrease the lethality, I guess. So last time we went ultra lethal, but apparently we killed people too quickly. Which was too bad. Alright. Let's give the birds something to do. And then we'll pick up our island transmission and try to pick up those, or water transmission, try to pick up those islands. My troll's still watching. It's kind of you, man. How you doing? How you enjoying, it's not quarantine, it's, self-isolation. How you enjoying your self-isolation? Honestly, my life hasn't changed almost at all. I work from home, and I spend pretty much all my time either at my computer or at my bed, which are in the same room. Oh boy, I'm not keeping up here. Rats, sheep. Me? That heart kid. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I assumed I have a chat thing on my left that shows me everywhere I'm streaming to, because I'm streaming to multiple sites. And there's a gentleman on before you who was being very rude. But no, not you specifically. But how are you doing? I was talking to the one person I thought I had, but apparently that person's been replaced. And I consider you a very large upgrade, regardless of how you respond to me. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pick... do I want it? No, I don't want it. I'm gonna go ahead and get some heat resistance. A little cold resistance, some drug resistance. We should spread like crazy. Hey! I got New Zealand. Okay, bit confused. Yeah, sorry about that. I had somebody named Lord Murky something, and they were being very rude. But they were also the only person watching, and they continued watching for quite a long time, so... Well, thank you. I've been well, but being a bit stir-crazy. Haha. Aren't we all? Oh my goodness. You excited for everything to open up? Actually, you might not be in Florida, now that I think about it. You're probably not in Florida, or might not even be in America. But everything is opening up here soon. It's going to be 30% capacity. We're going to be able to go get haircuts, which obviously matters to me so much. It's going to be very interesting to see if we get a second wave. Which I bet we are. A bunch of people are about to get sick. It's a-coming. Devolve this. I'm going to devolve this. I'm going to devolve... Well, sweating. Who cares? Sweating happens. Evolve nausea, because nausea sucks. Oh, actually, I got a whole bunch of points here. Arizona. What's the weather like in Arizona? I gotta imagine Arizona's... What is it, May? Arizona's starting to get cold? Time has no meaning anymore. I don't know. I haven't stepped outside in a long time. I work from home. I've been told to stay at home because I have an office I can go to at work. And basically, from the day I was told to go home, I've been ordering stuff on Instacart, and the only time the door opens is to let people put groceries in my living room. And it's definitely coming. You excited to go get a haircut, or are you going to be one of those people who are going to let everyone else take the next wave? Crazy hot in Arizona, you don't say. I can imagine. It's hot and dry, if I remember correctly. I live in Florida, so we have a nice combination of hot and so incredibly humid that when you take a shower on Friday, you will be dry again if you don't take a shower by the next Friday. I'm not going to get that. I'm going to go ahead and get that. We had an issue with spreading earlier, so I'm going to get the base of all these. Those are fine. Assembled. More work needed to develop a cure. Let's get that. Going at this. Hot and dry. Arizona is like the opposite of Florida. If we could somehow put Arizona and Florida next to each other, we'd have one hospitably hot state as opposed to a state that basically feels like you're in a toaster oven and a state that feels like you're in a deep steamer. Although we have quite a lot of lightning, and when the humidity's down, we get heat lightning. So I'm sure if you accidentally put Florida and Arizona next to each other, they'd probably just explode in lightning. But I don't actually know how that works, so I kind of take that back. I understand how electricity works more than most people. But, yeah, that'd be interesting. Would like some snow, though. Me and you both. Florida don't get any, ever. It snowed here once. When my mom was a teenager, it snowed in Florida. I didn't see it, but it happened. Heat lightning. You don't know what heat lightning is? Alright, so the pressure density when it drops causes a fission between one point and another point. If a positive and a negative meet between an air gap, then electricity will travel through it. So Florida is the lightning state. So we're the lightning capital of the world. We have more lightning in Florida than any other country any other place in the world, state, country, etc. How do I go to world map from here? There we go. Okay, we've infected everywhere. So now I want to slowly kill everybody. So let's go ahead. Symptoms. To help it out a little bit. We need to get that spread going. I'm South Florida, technically. I'm in the Tampa area, although I do not live in Tampa. That's about as much as I'm going to tell you about where I live, by the way. I don't actually live in Tampa, but if anyone asks, I'm in one of those places where you just go, I'm in Tampa. So basically, heat lightning is when there is a low density of pressure in the air and a low humidity, which is rare in Florida. So instead of jumping from a single pole to a single pole, lightning strikes out to several different poles at the same time because there's a low density. So instead of getting electricity takes the path of least resistance, but because there's basically no resistance, it just shoots everywhere all at once. So it makes the sky look like a rave. It's awesome, actually. It's also not particularly dangerous, but oh boy, if you're not used to it, does it look it. Oh, come on, world, die. There is a huge difference between North and South Florida. North Florida is the South, and South Florida is the North. So basically, people who live in South Florida are people who have moved down from other southern states who have... I didn't make it. You killed all its hosts again. I'm too lethal! Alright, let's try again. So, South Florida is just people who have moved down from New York, Chicago, retirees, people who want to live by the beach, stuff like that. And there's a lot of companies in South Florida like Disney and Busch Gardens and stuff like that. So as a Floridian, it's ingrained into your brain, if you're from South Florida, that tourists are both a thing and they're important, because a huge part of our revenue comes from tourists. I think something like 3/4 of people in Florida at any given time aren't actually from Florida. Like, they don't live here. It was one of those things where, like, people were talking about how we still had a whole bunch of people on the beach and all these spring breakers and how bad Florida was for not being more responsible and having people get off the beach. And Florida's response was, they're not Floridians. They're not from here. They're people who've come down from spring break. These are your people. So South Florida is just constantly full of people who aren't from Florida, who are visiting Florida, and we have a huge influx of tourism at almost any given time. We have a ton of parks and stuff like that. So people in South Florida are descendants of people who moved here from New York, Chicago. There's one in particular that's, I got a lot of people here for some reason, especially in my area. Minnesota. There's a ton of Minnesotians here for some reason. So South Florida is all those people, and then North Florida is people from like Tennessee and Alabama and Georgia. So if you go north, y'all gonna hear people who talk like this and aren't particularly tolerant of any human being. You go to South Florida, you hear people who talk more like me, except I kind of talk weird because I've traveled all over the world and I picked up slang that I should stop using at some point. So Florida has this weird thing where South is part of the North and the North is part of the South. So Florida is kind of like this weird Australia backwards type thing going on. Are spread by water. I'm not changing my strategy and hoping it works over and over and over again. If I fail this again, I'm going to go ahead and just, I guess, switch to a different thing. I've been trying to beat Vampire on the really hard mode. Hey, I've earned a follow, and you're going to bed. Sweet dreams. Thanks for following me. Don't know if you're male or female. So, person, thank you very much. It's been a way bigger pleasure talking to you than the previous person who decided to join me, and I hope you have a good night's sleep. Or good day's sleep. Seems early. I don't know. What time is it? It's noonish. I'm not gonna judge. I sleep at weird hours. There's like creepy background music playing with like a little girl singing, and I've never heard it before. I don't have something else open, do I? Why would I have that open? Female! Awesome! Female followers! I think I have a mostly female following. I don't know what that says, because I know most gaming channels have mostly male followers. I'm happy about it. I'm consider myself highly progressive, so I don't know. But something to brag about, I guess. Day sleep. My sleep schedule is all over the place. Yeah, I've been there. I used to work from 3 o'clock in the afternoon to 3 o'clock in the morning, 6 days a week, when I was a manager at an ice rink, and I drove a Zamboni most of the day. And I also was, because the ice rink had a bar, in charge of closing the bar. And I basically slept from Something like 4 a.m. to like 1 p.m. and then worked from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. Always night. Every day. Have fun. Thank you. I will try to have fun. You have been a pleasure to talk to. Oh boy, I am not paying any attention to this at all. Not playing the game, am I? Do I want to go ahead and bird it up? What are we doing over here? Oh, I haven't done this at all. That's important. I should do this. You as well. Alright, am I spreading? I've totally missed Greenland, haven't I? I was way too late on getting that temperature. Damn it, I'm gonna lose this. I'm guaranteed lost at this point. Let's see if my bird friends can help me out. I don't think they can carry the virus there. Where are we missing in the world? Is it just Greenland? Every freaking time we've managed to get the whole world but killed too quickly. And this time we just missed a place. That sliver's never going to go away. Greenland's going to be safe. Maybe I should just play this on casual. Get one out on a casual and see how I do. Or maybe that I'm not talking to a very pleasant human being. I can, go ahead and see if I can't, pay attention to my game I'm playing. Should I just restart at this point? Or should I just go as lethal as possible, kill the world, and leave Greenland alone? It bothers me that birds don't migrate to Greenland at all, ever. There's gotta be birds that migrate from Greenland to somewhere else, right? Infect Greenland! Yeah. Alright. No. I'm gonna give her one more go. Then we'll switch to something else. Saudi Arabia. Why not? Try to get one more point so I can get insects. Right? I need one more point for insects. No, I don't. I only need 9 points for insects. Alright. Oh, we're in that so exciting waiting period, and I didn't speed up time. That's what's killing it. Alright. Let's get us some birds again. I've gotten good at transmitting to the world. I don't think that's my problem. Just killing too quickly. Alright. Get water travel down. Let's get... go for rats before livestock this time and see what happens. Not a lot of difference happening. Just kind of sitting there. Oh, well, okay. Maybe the rats really did it for me there. Do I pick up livestock? Trying to keep the mutation rate down, so I'm not worrying about any of that other stuff. Canceling the Rio Olympics, even though they happened years ago, according to this calendar. Hey, I made it to America already. Pick up blood. See how we're doing in symptoms. Stop that. No. Bad. Alright. Hey! Made it over to Indonesia. Okay, I'm gonna pause the game for a second. Alright, so we're not in New Guinea. We're not... Oops. Not in New Zealand. We're not in Japan. We're not in the Caribbean. We're not in Greenland. We're not in Iceland. Go ahead and try to make us as unnoticeable as possible. Let's go ahead and give us the ability to spread all of a sudden. We have heat issues because we're a virus as opposed to cold issues. Oh, and we spread immediately. Alright, let's see if we can give ourselves a little cold resistance, because Canada is the one who held out us the last time. Spread, my pretties. Spread! But we got Canada. We got Canada early, so I think that's good. We just need these over here. Oh, as I was speaking about it. Get more cold resistance, more heat resistance. Mutated nausea. Stop mutating. Don't mutate yet. Alright, symptoms. Devolve. Evolve. Transmission, we're good there. Good here. Trying to be real sneaky this time. Don't care what my score is as long as I beat it. All right. I could try to upgrade my path through waterways next. I'm just trying to get Greenland at this point. That's my only goal, is to infect Greenland. I won't let you get away again. Alright, how are we doing over here? Stop evolving! Feels like such a waste. Come on! Greenland's nice! And it's actually really cheap to travel there. And traveling there is awesome. There's some package deals to go visit Greenland that are like 350 bucks. And it's so worth it. We finally got it. All I had to do was talk about how great Greenland was. Start getting drug resistances, and then we'll start putting it into instability. We were investing in this way too early. That was probably our problem. Mutated vomiting. People definitely going to notice that. No, the world's already developed a cure, or started to. I wasn't paying any attention to that. We're not going to really get points very quickly at this point, so we're going to hope on random mutations a lot. So we got the whole world, right? Yep, okay, good. Alright, let's start getting those random mutations. Pulmonary fibrosis? Fibroses? I don't know. Zeus has been placed in a WHO watch list. Already dangerous. Governments are warned. Becoming unstoppable. Abscesses symptoms. Cure effort. That's cute. How are we doing on symptoms now that I'm not deleting them? Oh boy. 28 points and we can really crank her up. So at this point I think we've infected everyone. I think we've won this one as long as I can kill everyone before the world cures it. There's no healthy no healthy persons left on the planet. We're getting there. We just need immune system suppression. That's good, but not what I want. Cure for Zeus is going to beat me to it. It's finished and being deployed. Darn it. Oh good, you've mutated fever. Why didn't you mutate the heart failure? We just didn't get lucky. We just needed one thing and it wouldn't give it to us. One. No. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I could beat it on freaking casual, but viruses, not my thing. Fungus. I remember fungus being easy. But I'm going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to do Shadow Plague. Let's be vampires. I think this is going to be my last one of this game. And then I'll probably change games at some point. Let's see here. Increased chance for plague to cross the sea. Increased plague for arid areas. Won't matter at all. Vampirus. Good enough. Why not? Choose where your vampire emerges. The Shadow Plague has fully mutated the DNA of its host into a being of great power. Now, driven by eternal hunger, it's time to rejoin the world. That this time humanity will fall. I follow a strategy I actually found by a different streamer online, which is basically just straight up murder the world because no one will do anything about it. I'm going to go ahead and get that. I'm going to go ahead and get that. I'm going to go ahead and get that so we don't forget. Alright. Let's go into speed here. And we're just going to straight up murder Greenland. This is revenge, Greenland. And we're literally just going to sit here for a while and let Greenland die. It's taking a bit. Shouldn't we be getting points for this? Greenland, why aren't you being murdered? Greenland? Are you dying, Greenland? 6 dead. I feel like it's not killing people. Greenland? Did I mess something up already? Why aren't you murdering Greenland? You should have killed more than 6 people by now. I think it's messed up. Oh, did I pause the game? The little bloody things happen even while this is not happening. Okay, that's good to know. Let's... Vampirus. Vampires. Awesome. Emerge here. Play the game. Yes, I'm a vampire. Huzzah. Disease. Vampire powers. Murder Frenzy. Murder Frenzy 2. Batness. I don't care what their actual names are. Let's face it, neither do you. Speed. Unless you're trying to beat this game and you're blind, I guess? I don't know. Your vampire can change the world. Your vampire has shown... I don't know what notification that could possibly be that my phone dinged that way. Your vampire has shown the red icon in the world. Okay, skip things on me, why not? The vampire feeds on drinking the blood of its victims. You don't say. Never heard of a vampire doing that before. Go ahead and get this. This will make my vampire heal, and this will make my vampire a better murderer. So we're just going to sit here and murder all of Greenland. How you doing, Greenland? Ooh, there's a few people dead in you. Oh no, they found me. That's normally a bad thing, but I don't care. My vampire will start to starve once everyone's gone. Yep, see? Starves in Greenland. Alright, let's move over to here. Can I get more murder? Nope, no more murder power yet. Alright, let's eat everybody in Iceland. I like to think that because I started in Greenland, I have a nice, I'm paused again, aren't I? Nope, just not going super fast. I have a nice Nordic, or I guess Icelandic Viking vampire. You know anything about that mythology? I believe that means my vampire is a redhead because they soaked their hair in blood, and that's what vampires were in Nordic history. There's gunshots. People are shooting at me. Screams and terror and vampires eating people. Alright, let's become the ultimate murder bot. We'll go ahead and pick up the ability to fly a little bit further just in case. So Templar, yep, there they are. Templar Industries. Service of Mankind. Templar Industries claim to be talking about urgent action to defend humanity. So they're going to pop up. Hopefully I'll get them mostly over here. Oh boy, they spread out. So I'm going to want to immediately begin to go kill them instead. You can go ahead and finish off Iceland if you want to, but I was a little slow about that, I think. Alright, well they're dead. So they're going to immediately start trying to go to their other locations. I can just barely make it here. Let's get to the edge of this so I can try to make it here afterwards. So they're going to start sending planes to reinforce their others. Meanwhile, I'm going to try to hop from one to the next as fast as I can. And just totally wipe them out before they can get stronger. I'm going to have to get all the way over there. That's going to be the one that's going to hold out on me real hard. What country are you in? You're in Zimbabwe. There's some Zimbabwe, and I don't know if I said that in any kind of way offensively, and if I did, I'm sorry, but I don't think I did. But I definitely mispronounced it, which wasn't necessarily intentional. Let's feed up. Let's heal. Let's increase my healing speed just to actually see if I can't hop straight from here to there. And oh, almost. Did I make it? Oh, come on, that's totally overlapping. Look at that. There's overlap there. Darn it. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and travel here then. Let's go from here to here. Come on, we gotta do this before they release drones. We are in a hurry. Alright, now go full murder bot on them. And we've done it. Alright. Templars are wiped out. We're going on vacation to Mexico. Alright, now the reason we're doing this is because we want to build up as much disease points as we can, and then we're going to want to start putting down bases that allow us to teleport across the world as quickly as possible, because they're going to start trying to cure us as soon as we start releasing an actual disease. Now you can do one of two things here. If you don't care about your score and you just want to win, oh no, Forming groups to hunt down and fight the vampire. That's gonna serve you so well, considering I wiped out the entire Templar army by myself in like days. So we're gonna want to start putting down these bases. Make myself less noticeable, just for the fun of it. And we're gonna put down one of these bases. Every time you put down a base, it becomes more expensive. Alright, now that we put down a base, we're going to want to get over here. So when they start popping up these hospital type things that are trying to cure my disease, we're going to want to try to immediately combat them. We go to Germany. Go ahead and feed off some Germans. Das gut. I'm in Germany, right? Yes, I am. Alright. So they're going to taste like beer and pretzel. A little racism towards Germany. I highly doubt anyone's offended. Now we're going to try to get over here. And we're going to try to put these so that we can teleport to them and quickly get to anywhere in the world. Without any concerns. And once we can travel anywhere in the world without any concerns about not being able to get there, we can quickly take out those hospitals. Go ahead and put that there. Oh, they'll also generate points for us. Which doesn't actually matter that much, but, you know, it is nice. Alright, so we're pretty much going to just go visit Australia and stay in Australia for a while. We're literally just going to hang out here for like 5 minutes and just collect hundreds of points. That's our only goal, as many points as possible. Oh, it said it was our only goal, but it's not. We want a base here too. Boop. Okay. So now we just go murder on Australia. Australia has a huge population, so we don't have to worry too much about accidentally wiping Australia out. Which doesn't actually matter. We do actually might want to go up to Iceland and literally just finish killing Iceland. What do you think I'm actually going to do? I'm going to go up to Iceland and literally just wipe Iceland off the map. Well, not literally. It's going to be on the map. But there's going to be no people on it. Oh, come on, vampire. Look, people are shooting at me. That's so effective considering my combat's maxed out and the Templars are gone. Not really getting any help from anybody. How you doing, Australia? Just waiting at this point. Literally killing them 5 minutes I was talking about. You hear more people shooting at me. That's great. So we're going to get to 300 and then we're going to travel over here to Iceland and we're going to finish off Iceland. Then we're going to fast travel back to Australia. And then we're going to start our actual disease. Whoop, achievement. Dark Knight. Okay. I don't know what that means, but alright. If I click away from the screen to check, it's going to pause the game, and I don't want to do that, so I'll probably check that after this. If I remember. We've got disease happening. Eventually. So when we actually spread our disease, the reason we're collecting so many points is basically you can get to the point where you create acolytes. and they will basically kill science in whatever place you're at. And if you can get them to do that, they cannot contribute to science anymore. And you can make your vampire able to spread the disease basically by themselves, which is awesome. And basically just landing your vampire in a country, you almost instantly affect that country. And even if it's big enough that it doesn't instantly do it, you can literally leave them there for a second or two and then move on to the next one. Your acolytes will take care of the rest, no big deal. So normally you'd have to land in a country where the development was happening and literally basically just slaughter the country until that place went away. But with the ability to spread so quickly, which we're getting all those disease points for, we can literally just have our vampire land there, turn the entire country before we'd even be able to kill the place, and they'll shut it down for us, which is nice. Just a-waiting. Debating on whether or not I want to put another base over here. I don't wanna. If I was just playing alone, I'd go ahead and do it, but I don't want to wait that long on a stream. Not that anybody's watching right now. I troll and my very kind lady have left. And the person I started streaming this for isn't watching me. Love you too, baby. Wouldn't be surprised if she's asleep at this point. Oop, I missed it. Not actually, I just clicked on it and it didn't happen. Click next to it and it didn't happen, but I did get it. It happened. I'm just, oh boy. You want to click ahead by a couple seconds if you're watching a recording of this, I wouldn't blame you. Alright, we're about to go kill Iceland. Alright, let's fast travel over to here. Then we'll travel up to here. The reason we're doing this is because if a research station happens here, it's a real pain in the butt to get to. We could also do this for the other difficult places to get to, like Japan if we really wanted to, but we got a pretty good spread here. Might want to do South Africa, but again, I'm not going to do it on stream. What are the chances a research station is going to pop into this one place that I don't have within my reach, right? It's going to be the first place. It's going to be the very first place. Okay. Let's fast travel back to Africa. Or not Africa. Australia. Very different places. I'm going to go ahead and get up to 350 real fast. Does that work? Yeah, it does work. Okay. Good to know. WASD moves the map around. Didn't know that. Or if I did, I forgot it. I tried to do it out of reflex because that's how you move things in video games, and it worked. And I was surprised for some reason. Am I not eating? I'm not. Alright, well that's definitely going to slow down the research. Am I still not eating? Oh, I'm not eating because I ate all of Australia. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Australia. I meant for you to be the first people in my new nation. Alright. So I'm going to do a Vampiric Awakening very early. I don't like this one just because I don't like Dark Pustules. Steroidal Blast. Victims develop muscle mass and appear healthier and more attractive. Yeah. Steroids manipulate. Able to manipulate and seduce others. Yeah. Photophobia. Severe intolerance to light. That doesn't seem good. Increases muscle mass, but it can also be lethal. I don't really care. Alright, teeth grow. We're basically making E-level vampires. Just garbage vampires. Ooh, this is really good. Blood sacrifice. We get more DNA from those bases of ours, which is good. But make them stronger. Increase muscle mass. Easily able to overpower other humans. Yeah. Muscles become engorged, biting other humans. Alright. So let's go over to transmission here. I would like it to have the ability to travel through animals. Go ahead and crank up bats here, just be a stereotype. We're going to give ourselves dogs. This is not going to matter at all. Make it travel through blood, make it travel through touch. Said this isn't going to matter at all. Do I even wanna? Let's go ahead and make it travel better through water just to make sure. We're going to give ourselves some resistances here eventually. This is based on how many places we built them at. I don't remember where or what we built at, but I'm going to give ourselves heat. Oh! Oh, I messed up! I was supposed to get these! Alright, well I've real messed up, so let's see how well we do. Supposed to get those first, and I went ahead and just designer plagued it. Alright, well it should spread super quickly, so let's not worry about how many people we infected each place. Because, oh boy, do we have some powerful acolytes. The world's going to notice us real quick. We don't need to worry about too many acolytes, but I would love this to travel much faster. We have some really powerful acolytes, so they should be able to spread our infection for us real good. Alright. Just trying to get the island nations at the moment. Alright, they built a lab. Where? There it is. Alright, so we want to travel here. We want to get rid of that lab. Go ahead and hang out here for just a half second. If you don't get rid of the labs, you can lose real fast. Let's go take this lab out. Let's feed here too. We got a civil war going somewhere. I didn't read where. Oh, Indonesia has been taken over. Alright, I don't see any other labs popping up yet. We're just going to kind of give a general spread here. Let's go get Russia. Let's make sure we can spread real fast. No, I do not want to devolve that. Let's evolve this. I was trying to get here. You should get this real fast, but I didn't do it. Let's feed here. Building key countries. Yeah, I already know that. Let's go ahead and get those cold resistances, because you'll let us know specifically when we hit Russia. So I assume we have a problem with cold. Get that heat resistance. Got a lab that's popping up over here in Norway. Sorry, Norway. Love you. And dead. Let's go ahead and affect that place. Oh, another Carpet Judgem. Alright. Let's go ahead and fast travel over here, because we don't have really anywhere over here that's our homeboys yet. We're going to start off a plague in Mexico. We'd skip America and go straight to Canada. Just because they're more of a pain in the butt to get to if a lab pops up there. Oh, I didn't even notice you. Let's go ahead and have you heal up. Oh, do we have multiple labs over here? Yes, we do, and I didn't notice. Come on, travel to here. Alright, and we're going to have you also travel to here. Alright. Good old fast travel systems. Now we're going to have you travel to here. We're going to have you consume here. But you actually take the long route. What's wrong with you? You consume Japan. I thought I had people in Japan already. Did they actually lose? Alright, let's go back to, I mean, does drug resistance matter at this point? We have invincible followers. Cause part of the skin to harden and calcify. Cranial elephantitis. They get real big foreheads that are bulletproofish. Overwhelming impulsion to consume their own bodies. I don't know why I'd want that. I want my army to be happy, powerful, and strong. And then mess with them after I've conquered the world. Let's see here. Weeping sores. Sores appear on the face. Why would I want that? I want them... I could get the ones where I make them stronger and tougher. Why would I want the ones that, like, make them gross? Alright, let's go ahead and infect wolves a little bit more, blood a little bit more. Handshaking is bad. There's no real point in any of that. I'm just doing it for the fun of it at this point. Oh man, population density is down. Wow, New Zealand, you're holding out hard. Learning that if a really big vampire threat pops up, New Zealand can just hold its own. Travel over here. Oh well, you got weeping sores anyway. My army's just moving south here. Man, America's doing a pretty good job of holding out. Let's go, yeah, I don't need to worry about taking over more New Zealand. They're done. They were not ready for a boss fight. They were just ready to take out the armies. How are we doing over here? Oh. Are you not in France? Whoops. Hit map again. We're going to have a bunch of disease points that we're never going to use. Alright, Spain. You're next. Let's go ahead and get Spain. Alright, let's go ahead and... I'm going to set up a base in our home. We're from here. You go ahead and just put a base right here? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Just homing up where we came from. Silent but deadly. Ooh, do I want that achievement? My history of silent but deadly has been bad. Come on. Let's fly over here. Essential vitamins combo. Infected people. You read the word. Their own blood better. Infectivity increased. This part of Russia is apparently just gone. Which I remember being the more populated part of Russia, which is mildly concerning. Oh, Madagascar, I missed you entirely. All right, let's do something about that. I've also missed the Caribbean. I have a base right there. Just go ahead and fly all the way over there. It's not going to matter. How we doing? We missed Italy. Dentist's dream. Alright. Let's go visit Italy. It's beautiful this time of year. It's beautiful all times of year. I'm gonna straight up consume the Caribbean, I think. No people in the Caribbean anymore. You're gonna become a full-blooded vampire. Alright. Vampire has mutated and developed anemia? Doesn't look like there's anything left to do over here. Oh, I guess I get this. Internal hemorrhaging. Yeah, that sounds great. I'd totally love for my army to have that. Let's go ahead and get this. Let's go ahead and get this. Let's go ahead and get this. That was nice. Transmissions. Maybe it's like every dog has it. Every dog gets its day. Why not? You're gross. You're gross. Latent adaptation. Phenomenon occurs. Protein cell warping to prevent inhumane reaction. Alright. Immune reaction, not inhumane reaction. I don't know why I read it that way. Loss of blood volume. Why would I want these? These are gross. Is there anyone left in the world? Why are we still going? United States? How are you still holding out? What's going on over here, buddy? Wow, they won the war against the vampires, huh? Hold on. Let's do something about that. Alright, you take on, you go to New York. You go to the capital. Alright, let's systematically destroy this place. Are we getting hurt? Oh, look. Blood triumphs all. A human leader promised to make vampires great again and build a wall of blood because it sounds cool. I'm sure that's not referencing anybody. Alright. Why is the game still going? France. France, you've held up, apparently. You've next to nobody left in you, but you're there. Pretty sure I've made my virus so lethal that even my own army has killed itself at this point. Yeah, there's no one left in the world. I normally don't bother making my virus lethal, but we had so much extra stuff, I figured why not. Apparently I just killed my own army. Plague dogs. Add another achievement. I just kept unlocking achievements, so I just kept going for the fun of it. Just eat France. Let's end this. France and the United States. Really? Why are we still going? What's happening? Just consume. Why not? Diamond skin. Vampire skin appears to literally sparkle like diamonds? That's disgusting. Who wants that? How did I unlock that? What's happening? Shadow Plague has finally corrupted humanity, and with vampires and with Vampirus, and now, after thousands of years, vampires. The commas are in weird places. The Vampirus, and now, after thousands of years. Okay. The Shadow Plague has finally corrupted humanity. Period. Vampirus has, after thousands of years... No. I'm trying to figure out how this sentence could work better. The Shadow Plague has finally corrupted humanity with Vampirus. Period. Now, after thousands of years, vampires can finally begin the rule of blood and pain. Period. The world falls into darkness. ... Your commas make that a run-on sentence. It's too long. Fix it. Okay. Victory. Vampires now rule the world. I got 4 stars. Alright. I'm going to check out my achievements real quick. Discover the diamond skin combo. I don't know what the combo was, but I've discovered it. Plague Dogs. Discover the Plague Dogs combo. Don't know what that is either. Blood trumps all. Discover the Blood trumps all combo. Again, no idea what it was because I literally unlocked everything. Dentist Stream. Discover the Dentist Stream combo. Again, I unlocked everything. So no idea what that was. Discover the Essential Vitamins combo. We got a real pattern going here. Silent but Deadly. Discover the Silent but Deadly combo. Dark Knight. Discover the Dark Knight combo. Carpe... Are these achievements new? Alright, well, I'm glad I got a ton of achievements from that run. I'm going to end the stream here right as a new person gets on, I think. Sorry about that, new person. You want me to run another one? Are you there? You going to talk to me? I'll give you the choice of what the next thing I run is if you tell me now. I'll wait a couple seconds for the delay to catch up. Otherwise, I'm going to go eat lunch. I think I'm going to make a burrito. Yes? No? Says I have 2 people watching me. No? You sure? Okay, well thank you for watching Good Humored Gaming. I am Tracy, and that was Plague Inc. Thank you and goodbye. As soon as I find where my recording stuff is, because it's buried in a bunch of pop-ups at this point. Stop streaming! I never checked to see if me in the stream was covering anything. No one complained about it. So leave a comment if you don't like the placement of my me.